The word moonshine seems to mean something different for all sorts of different people. In fact, you may have heard me say here on the channel that Stillit doesn't do moonshine, and we don't. But I guess that kind of depends on your definition of the word. Today, we're going to look at a few different definitions and see what different people really mean when they say the word moonshine. Let's do it. Hey everybody, welcome to Stillit. I'm Jesse. This is the channel all about chasing the craft of home distillation and making it a legitimate hobby. Just in case you're new here, I make videos all about home distillation. So if that sounds like something you're into, have a look around the channel, see if you like something, have a think about subscribing, because there's plenty more to come. Okay, so before we get stuck right into those definitions, I think it's worth noting that words can change and evolve. This can often cause one word to exist in multiple different cultures with different definitions for each. For me, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what the official meaning for that word is, or even what the Oxford Dictionary says that it is. For me, what matters is what connections or thoughts go on in a person's head when they hear the word moonshine, or when they say it, what do they really mean? Which actually is a really good point. What does the word moonshine mean to you? Drop a comment down below. I'm quite interested to see what different definitions we end up with down there. So the first definition basically boils down to an illegal distillate, an alcoholic drink that's been fortified through distillation through illegal means. For this particular description, it doesn't really matter what the alcohol itself is, just that it was produced in a legal manner. It also doesn't really matter where it was produced or in what way it was produced or what it was produced from, just that it's illegal. Basically, if you get caught with it, red-handed, you're in trouble. So this is obviously one of the moonshines that Stillit doesn't do. To be honest, New Zealand's kind of got my back here though. For us, it is totally legal to produce distilled alcohol if it's for personal use only. The second definition is almost identical to the first, except it's got one varying detail. The illegal alcohol must be destined for sale, or more specifically, be sold without paying any tax. Personally, this is what I think of when I hear the word moonshine. Is that the right definition? Who knows? All I know is, once again, I don't have anything to do with it. Okay, wait. Stop. Before we keep going, I've got a bone to pick with moonshine. Moonshine, was it you that started this craze with mason jars? Seriously, was it? Because honestly, this is getting out of control. No, really. Look at this. Really? What the hell? Okay, look. I guess I was a little bit harsh. I guess moonshine was just kind of doing its own thing. Then along came hipsters and mums with Pinterest. I guess you're really the victim, so I don't know. I guess I'm wrong. I feel bad now. But really, are you guys into this stuff? Is that cool? Have I missed the boat here? I don't know. Rant over. Back to the video. The last definition is a little bit different. This one describes moonshine as a certain type of spirit. You know, like vodka or gin or whiskey. It states that moonshine is a clear, unaged spirit, usually made from a really high proportion of corn and sugar, distilled to a high ABV. It has geographic ties to America, but not necessarily exclusively. This also normally refers to an illegal product, but it seems like more and more legitimate distilleries are starting to create a moonshine product as well. Also, it seems like there's a whole lot of other words that are kind of interchangeable with moonshine. White lightning, white dog, hillbilly pop, mountain dew, hooch, donkey punch, and wildcat are a few of them. Most of these names are referring to either the illegal part, the color of the spirit being white, the high ABV, the places where it's made, or the stereotypical sort of people that are likely to make it. Before I go, I've really got to say that while I say that Stillit does not do moonshine, I can't help but respect the long, illustrious history of moonshiners. Those people that distilled illegally all over the globe really did shape the face of the alcoholic world as we know it today. They help to give us the quality, quantity, and variety of spirits that we have and enjoy right now. So there you have it, guys. 3 different versions of the word moonshine: an illegal distillate that's going to be sold without paying tax, or a certain type of spirit. So what do you guys reckon? Drop a comment down below, let me know. I'm actually pretty interested to see how this pans out in the comments. Thanks, guys. See ya.